St. Anselm had a principle of how divine action occurs in history. And he says three things: that it was possible, it was fitting, and therefore it was accomplished. When it comes to incarnation, for example, first, it was possible. For God, in his omnipotence, has the power to do as he wills, as he seeks to sanctify his fallen creation. And secondly, it was fitting. And St. Thomas Aquinas gives us 4 ways of why it is fitting, but I think one will suffice for today, and that is his goodness. For he did not despise the weakness of his own handiwork. And to despise literally means to look away or disregard something or someone. And God did not do this with Adam and Eve, nor with his descendants, who have ratified their sinful choice. But he continues to love us and call us. And finally, it was accomplished, giving rise to this sacred season of Advent, which sanctifies devout souls. In a very similar situation, the Immaculate Conception takes place. First, it was possible by God's divine decree, and secondly, it was fitting for God's redeeming grace to preserve her from any original sin, in order that she may become the Mother of God, to be a sinless vessel, a worthy dwelling place, by a singular grace and privilege which she merits in view of Christ's saving sacrifice for us. She was preserved from original sin at the moment of conception, not by any merit of her own, but by God's favor and plan for our salvation. In this way, God's favor and her singular grace and privilege in the Immaculate Conception includes the thought of us. God had us in mind in this particular action. Therefore, it was accomplished in the economy of salvation for us to reflect upon, of how God's saving grace was truly active all throughout Mary's life, and how God's saving grace is truly active in ours as well, in yours and in mine. God's saving action of grace is present and truly sanctifying our souls.